welcome back to Blogmas. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my hair. I figured I would show you guys the process. I like to do this every year or so. My process and technique hasn't changed, but the products that I use have changed. Now, I'm going to link a video down below that has an updated like favorite hair care products, and those are all the products that I'm currently using that I'm in love with. I believe the one new product that I'm going to show in this routine is in that video. This is the Joico Ironclad Thermal Heat Protectant Spray. I love this because it's so lightweight. It's just like using a hairspray, but of course it's not going to be sticky. I like that because the former thermal protectant spray that I was using was very oily, and I have problems with my hair getting very oily very soon. So I found that this works nicely. It smells great. Yeah, I believe it was like between $11 and $15 at Ulta, but I want to say I got this off of Amazon. So yeah, if you want to see how I go from this to straightened hair, please keep watching. Okay, so if you've watched any of my other hair care videos, you would know that I am relaxed. I do have a relaxer. I get a relaxer every 4 or so months. The reason why I do so and stretch it out so long is because I used to be natural, maybe not even 10 years ago, but I was natural for a really long time, and so I'm used to having a lot of root. So I don't really need to get a relaxer every 6 to 8 weeks. And as you guys just saw me comb out my hair, that was the first time that I have combed it out or detangled it since washing it. I washed my hair about an hour ago. It's not completely dry, but that's okay. I wanted to just be able to film this video, but I do wash my hair and I let it air dry before applying heat. I just find that it's better for your hair, and if you have the time to do so, I think it works. So I went ahead and ate lunch and responded to some emails, got some work done. So yeah, now we are ready to blow dry our hair. My blow dryer that I'm using is the Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium Portofino blow dryer. It's amazing. I'm also going to use my Olivia Garden Ceramic Ion XL paddle brush. I believe that's what it's called. So let me put my phone on silent. And the whole process from start to finish of me straightening my hair, it usually takes about an hour. So the first thing I'm going to do is shake up my Joico Ironclad. And I'm going to spray this in my hair. Now I'm going to put it all over, but I also want to concentrate it on my ends, because that is the weakest part of your hair, because that is the oldest part of your hair since your hair grows from your scalp. So yeah, and the video that I'm going to link down below that has my favorite products, that will change in 2020 because I recently got a relaxer. It's probably been about 3 weeks to nearing a month, and my stylist used a really nice smelling conditioner that I want to try. So the products that I'm using will more than likely change in 2020, but of course I will bring you an updated video. So when I blow dry my hair, there's no specific technique that I use. I just take the hair in the brush and I kind of angle the blow dryer towards the hair, but I don't go like this because I don't want to melt the bristles. That is something that I've done in the past, but this brush was way too expensive to melt. I want to say it was about $15, but I've had it for probably about 5 years now. So yeah, it's gonna take about 15 minutes to blow dry my hair. Let's get started. And I'm gonna be playing Tory Lanez's new album, Chicks Tape. Is that what it's called? I think so. Okay, so the song that I was listening to is 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and I have 10 seconds left. So it didn't even take 4 minutes. My hair is about 95% dry. Now, because I didn't let it air dry for a few hours, I only let it air dry for maybe an hour or so, I did have some patches of damp hair. So what I'm gonna do now is just go through without a brush and continue just, you know, flash drying it, just to make sure when I go in with my flat iron, it is bone straight. But as you can see, this is the amount of, you know, frizz and I don't know what you would call it, but this is what my hair looks like after I blow dry it. This is pretty decent for me. Also, when I was natural, I used the same general technique when I was doing my hair, but I believe I used a Denman brush first and applied a lot of tension to get my hair at least not as straight like this, but just more relaxed. And then I would probably go in with a paddle brush. So the only thing I would recommend if you have natural hair is you're probably gonna take a lot longer to blow dry your hair, but I would also go through with a Denman brush, something that can apply a lot of tension on your hair. You'll see when I start flat ironing my hair, it's all about the tension that you apply. That really gets your hair as straight as it can in minimal time and minimal heat. So I'm just gonna finish doing this and then we'll go right into straightening. Okay, so I have finished blow drying my hair. It feels amazing. So I'm just letting my flat iron heat up right now. This is the Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium 2-inch flat iron. I purchased this because I wanted a wider plate. When I got this, I had extremely long hair, and it's just easier when your hair is either thicker or longer to have a wider plate because you get a better surface area to apply the heat. So yeah, that's why I have this. Now also the tools that I use, I'm not gonna lie, they are rather expensive, but the reason why, well, one, both of these items I did get as Christmas gifts in separate years. So that's one way you could get items. If this is a little more than you would like to spend for something like this, ask somebody to get it for you as a gift. But also, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I only go to the salon to get a relaxer. I don't go for anything else. If I really need a trim between relaxers, which sometimes I do, it's depending on how my hair is growing and how my hair health is, I will just go to Great Clips or someplace like that and get it trimmed. But generally I do everything myself, so I can justify spending a little more on my hair products and my hair tools because I'm saving hundreds of dollars every month. So yeah, and I do wash my hair twice a month, and I only really apply heat on my hair when I wash it. The only exception would be if I'm going to an event or something, but I try to time it around wash day. So yeah, limiting heat is something that I think really helps in terms of your hair health. I used to have really long hair, like super long hair. And I don't know what happened, but my hair just started breaking off in the back and it started to be shaped like this. And I'm the type of person, I just wanted to have even, healthy hair. So I chopped it all off, and this is kind of where my hair length hovers from like here to here, and that's fine with me. The most important thing is healthy hair. I know I get a lot of comments about being relaxed, and you guys, I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. If you are natural and that works for you, I love it. If you're relaxed and that works for you, I love it as well. I'm not trying to be perfect. I feel like people should do what works for them, and for me, being relaxed works for my lifestyle. For one, it's too hot in Atlanta and I sweat way too much to have natural hair, so having a relaxer just makes everything easier, and it also allows me to be able to do my hair at home and save money. And yeah, in a perfect world, I would be natural if I could afford to get my hair done once a week, if it wouldn't damage my hair, and if I had time for it. But I don't. I'd rather spend my time and money in other things. So yeah, that's just a little bit about my hair, but I concentrate on the health of my hair. That is what's most important. I know having relaxed hair isn't the healthiest thing, so because of that, I do deep conditioning treatments and protein treatments, and I do what I can to maintain the health of my hair. Okay, so now we're gonna get into straightening. Let me just get my part straight. And it my hair can probably go about 3 or 4 days max before it starts feeling oily and looking kind of limp. Sometimes if it does look like that, I will put some curls in it, but I try not to just because I don't like applying too much heat. But for 3 or 4 days, it looks perfect. Like second day hair is probably the best in terms of my hair. So let's get started. I part my hair. Let's see. We're gonna do it in 2 sections. Or should I work on that one first since it's closest to you? No, I like working on my right side first. So let me turn towards you guys a little bit. So I basically just work in sections all around my head. And I start at the bottom. I try not to do too big of sections because that also helps get your hair straight in a more efficient manner because you're not having to go over and over and over your hair with heat. So what I do to get my hair super straight is I use the comb chase method. I talked about this on my channel, probably in every hair care video. Basically, you run a comb down the length of your hair. This is a heat resistant comb that I got from Sally's beauty supply store, which I will link down below. You put the flat iron here and you would put the comb here, and then you just chase the comb down the shaft of your hair. So that is how I get my hair super straight. Because my hair is not that far out from a relaxer, I'm not gonna have to go over my roots too much, but the longer it has been since you had a relaxer, or if you are natural, you might need to go over your roots just 3 times with a quick pass and then down the length of your hair. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I did one side of my hair. This right side of my hair was a lot smaller of a section because I have my hair falling on my face on this side, so there's a lot more hair over here. This took probably about 6 minutes. So as you'll see in the video, I do one straight pass with the comb chase method just to get my hair really silky straight, and then I do another pass curling my actual hair just by flipping the iron around and around and around. I don't know, I think it might be challenging for some people if you're not used to curling your hair with a flat iron, but just keep practicing it. I've been doing my own hair since I was probably 10 or so. Like, I've been doing my hair for decades. So I'm gonna get into this side, which will be easier for you guys to see. Finished my hair. This side is super curly, but these curls, they'll do their thing and fall into place. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to show you guys an updated routine of how I straighten and curl my hair. The reason why I tend to put so many curls in it is because your second day hair of this will be amazing. It will have lots of body, and that is what I like. My hair does not have a lot of body naturally, so I have to do this the first day that I do my hair. So let me spin around and show you guys the back. And don't think your eyes are fooling you. Your girl does have I do have a fair amount of gray hair. I'm not going to dye it at this point. It adds character. It also would cause me to be in the salon, and you guys know I'm not about that life. I can't wait until I'm like salt and pepper gray. I just think that looks so distinguished. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this routine. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. I also want to mention that I use my flat iron on number 35. It kind of varies between 30 and 35. I usually go closer to 30 when it hasn't been too long since I've had a relaxer, but I don't know, I've been using 30. But I just try not to apply too much heat. So yeah, I'm gonna get going and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.